recording here. This video is for anyone who's going into sixth form or college and maybe doing creative subjects. And I just want to give you some tips and stuff. The creative A-levels that I took weren't creative in any way, shape or form. So the first thing that I would suggest is please, 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 please don't forget to do the things that you love as well as A-levels, because I neglected drawing, especially after I dropped art. That was like a really big mistake for me because now I can't draw at all, and I've basically gone back to the start. Schedule time in to do homework and revision, but also for doing things that you enjoy. Do that because otherwise it's really boring. Life is really boring. What really helped with me actually is I had a MacBook, which I am very grateful for. You don't need one, and I just kind of swiped right. I know my left and right. Okay, I swiped right, and there was just loads of my to-do list, and so I had media, English, and art and all that. And obviously you can use post-it notes, but for me it was really easy. You could just, I was bringing my laptop with me everywhere I went, and I could just have a look instantly and know exactly what I had to do really quickly. So maybe that could be on your phone or actual sticky notes in your room, but I suggest it being both. Post-it notes you can just kind of look above your desk or whatever and know what you need to do, because often the trouble is not doing the work because you have motivation. It's just knowing what work to do it's strange. You often kind of don't know what to do, so you end up doing nothing and procrastinating. That's me anyway. In year 12 I did something that I was very grateful for. Yes, I found one before I started the year. I made little workbooks for each of my subjects, kind of like you did in secondary school and primary school and stuff, because it really worked for me. The reason why it works is because you can just kind of go on the English notebook, pick it up, and everything that you need to know is just there. And you don't have to look through endless amounts of folders. So if I didn't know what to do, I just sit down and revise scene 6 or anything that I'd made notes on. And I did make it kind of, I attempted like aesthetically doing it, but to be honest, I mean, it's not, I mean, my handwriting is so bad. But it did really help because it made me want to revisit it, it made me want to revise. I had my own little bank of stuff for each subject and I knew where that was, and it was so accessible for me because this is so small and I could put it even in my bag even if I didn't want to carry you know, A4 folders. Now it's gone. Really important that you find your own way of revising in year 12. Focus on how you revise. So if you keep doing flashcards and nothing's getting in your head, don't do flashcards. Try something else. Try mind maps, try blurting, I think it's called. Jade has a really good video on blurting if you want to check if that would work for you. She got like all these novels, so and that's work for her. If you're bothered, I actually got ABB, which is good. It's really good. But I kept getting like A's and A's in like the rest of the years, so I was kind of annoyed. But that's fine, that's another problem that I'm not gonna talk about. In year 13, if you are still trying to figure out how to get stuff in your head and it's not working, you're like a bit screwed. So please, in year 12, don't revise it, but don't care up too much about trying to remember stuff because it's all gonna get out of your head by the time you get into year 13, so focus on how you get the stuff into your head, how you're going to remember stuff. My way, like I just said, is the little bank of stuff. That's how I revise, but how I get it in my head is Quizlet. Quizlet is so good, it's free. I'd schedule some time in, like 15 minutes a day at least, to do Quizlet for keywords. Keywords is the main way that you're going to get grades, just saying. I would suggest if you revise anything in year 12, it's keywords. Keywords is the only thing, it's the main important thing, like for me anyway, for my subjects. It got me really good grades like instantly. Like if you just use keywords and you look really, really smart, it's fine. Get to know your teachers really, really well. If you don't already know them from secondary school, I suggest like really making friends with them. It might seem a bit, you know, embarrassing, but honestly, please just try to create this relationship between you and the teacher, because, or you and the tutor especially, because they're going to write your references and all that. You want them to be really specific and know you really well so that they can be your reference. That will be really, really helpful and could help you with getting into uni. So please just, and also they're the ones who give you the predicted grades, and you really, I don't know why I keep doing, and you really want those predicted grades to be good. You really want those predicted grades to be good. The next one is one that we don't all love. Okay, essays. I know. Back to school season's great, right? Essays. I'd just get really comfortable with writing essays. You don't have to necessarily write an essay in the next 3 weeks before you go to school or whenever it is, but just know how to write them. Literally go on YouTube and write, and you know, how to write the best essay and stuff like that. Another tip that I will reiterate in my English video: practice essays. Practice essays are the way you get those top grades. So beg your teachers for A* and A's of practice essays. They'll be so helpful. Yeah, that's my final one. It's not fun, but I'd say it's really, really important. If you can write good essays, you can get good grades. So do that. I hope you enjoyed the video and you found it useful. Good luck going into year 12 and 13. Honestly, for me, I just quite enjoyed doing the research and stuff like that. So if you, because you can choose quite a lot of the specific things in the courses that I went on. So if you can choose things that you're interested in, do that. Yeah, because it'll be so much more fun. You'll do so much better, and you won't get as stressed. I suggest things like meditation and yoga would be very, very helpful, so get into those and find your nearest class. Okay, have fun! Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe if you want. I mean, you don't have to. I do videos on creativity and positivity. Yay! If you want to check those out, I'll be doing a video on media, A-level media, English, and the other one I did, drama. I might do one on art, but I don't think I'm really qualified because I only did half a year. I mean, I did a whole year, but I didn't get anything for it. Oh, pretty butterfly. Thank you very much for watching. I keep saying that. Okay. Cool. That's a big wasp. This thing. Jade, oh, that's stressing me out. Yeah, please just find your way to advice, because in year I'm speaking Gaelic. In year 13, and if you, oh god, there's a wasp at my window. I'm so glad there's a window there.